this morning. We've got Irembua Joy Nancy, who is a bespoke designer. She has some beautiful masterpieces, of course, and we'll be taking a look at all of that. Now, just before we go into all of that, seeing the masterpieces, let's get to meet Nancy. It is great to have you. Welcome.
Oh, thank you so much. It's a privilege to be here.
Thank you. Talk to me. How did your journey into the world of fashion start?
My journey into the world of fashion started from the need to wear something contemporary and made at home.
Okay.
You know, a lot of us then were crazy about imported stuff. Want to wear everything imported. And I felt like human being made this thing. You know when they say ready-made, you'll be like ready-made has to come from abroad. And then I'm like, this thing didn't fall from the sky. Human being made them. So I think I can be in that space.
In that space.
Yeah.
And how long has this been? When did this start? For how long has it been?
Well, it's been from a very long time, but officially started in 2022.
Okay, that's when it became professional. That's when money started coming into and all of that.
That is when it became official.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. And so far, has there been a shift towards locally made or locally produced fashion wares than imported stuff? Is there still that craze for the imported stuff?
Recently, few still crave the imported stuff. They still do not believe these things can be made perfectly to their taste at home. But I think with big designers like Vicky James, for instance, it has allowed a lot of persons to open their mind to explore designers in Nigeria.
Because when I look at things now, you know that thing, what I ordered versus what I got, people are scared about stuff like that. And then they are trying to think that, oh, when you get to Nigerian stuff, or when it comes to Nigerian stuff, the quality assurance, am I sure that what I order is what I will get? That's where the problem has always been.
That has always been the problem. It will always be the problem. But then, you know, what people show us, they show us their perfection. Yeah. I don't believe there is imperfection with the imported. Okay. Right? I'm not country specific right now, but they show us things that are perfect for us. They'll be like, okay, this one is good. They have produced wares that are not so good. Okay. Even sometimes you buy some wares and you just wash it and it just wears off. And you don't go back to the store, to the boutique to complain. You just accept whatever it is. But when it comes to Nigeria, when something like that happens, it goes online, everybody sees it and begins to criticize.
Wonderful. Okay, now, just before, we'll get the models now to get to see the beautiful pieces that Nancy has. But let's start with what you are wearing. What's this?
Okay, this is a modest fashion. I call her Nancy.
Okay.
I call her Nancy. So I have processed something like this, and someone was in my DM. I didn't make here from the sample that I copied, and the person was like, I need something like this. So I was like, okay, what's your size? The person was like, I thought you already had it. So I said, no, we produce them here. So the person didn't believe. So I made the exact type. Now that it's like this and it's on me, I believe someone else, and that person is watching right now, will be like, oh, so she can actually produce anything I show her in the picture. The other person just wants you to copy whatever they give you. Don't do extra, don't do beneath.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's the thing, because, you know, when I see a design, because that's always the problem, and I send it to my tailor, my designer, and say, I want this thing, and it doesn't, it hardly ever comes in that way. That's the problem. A number of people complain about designers.
Well, this came exactly the same way it was in the picture.
Yes, because it does look very nice.
Exactly. So that's what we do. That's what we give. We give you what you show us what you want.
Definitely. Now, for me, the first model that we have here is the highlight, because I love this particular design. Nancy, talk to us about this first design. What's this design?
Nancy is a Christian, but I believe in inclusivity, right? Yeah. I want everyone to be together.
I love it. What's the top design? What do you call it? What's it made of?
It's made of glass beads.
Ooh, I guess that's why it's. Oh wow, it really does look nice. Maybe there could be something like this that males could wear. I don't know. This really does look nice. I like it. And then the flowing style, the hands. I love that. You know, it's I don't know how to explain it, but you know that cut at the hands where it comes out a bit more and all of that. It is really beautiful. I really do like it.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Oh, okay. We'll get to the second model now. But you see, I love you mentioned something, inclusion, inclusivity, and all of that. How important is that for you as a brand to have other, to be inclusive, as it were?
I want everyone and anyone to come to my office and be like, I have a space here.
Irrespective of your religion, your tribe.
Irrespective of your religion, your tribe, your size. You know, some people, especially to the plus size,
Yes.
they feel like they rarely see their sizes.
Yeah.
You know, I want you to come in and feel like, okay, this is a place for me.
For you. I
Yeah.
love that. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Let's take a look at the next one now, and let's talk about this design. What's this design? Talk to me about it.
This design is basically more about the African and the European culture coming
Okay.
together. I talk about inclusion. Now, the jacket is a waistcoat,
Okay.
which is the European fashion,
Okay.
while the trousers, it's a palazzo pant made of African fabric, Ankara.
This is classy. I like that. I like that. I like that. And okay, you know when you look at these designs and all of that, how do you had infusion of Ankara here?
Yes.
You know, is that Ankara design? Do you have it a lot more in your styles, in what you do, in what you put together?
Yes. We use
all right.
Ankara more. This is Nigeria.
All right, let's take a look at the side of those pants. I can see it's combat also. I think. Yeah, is that
It's
yeah?
combat
There's
palazzo.
all right, wonderful. That's exactly what I was trying to say. There's a combat pocket by the side. I do like it. There's been that I don't know. Should I say the proliferation of palazzo? Everybody's now wearing a palazzo somewhere and all of that. It's like that's the in thing now.
As much as fashion is not always comfortable, we want to be as comfortable as we can be while looking stylish. So the palazzo gives a kind of freedom, and at the same time, it gives style.
I like that. Okay, let's take a look at our final model and all of that. You made mention freedom, style. If you, generally fashion for you as a person, not now as the brand, as a person, how would you describe what you like? Or how would you describe fashionable in your own, to your own terms?
In my own terms, we all are fashionable in our own different way. We are unique. When you say human is unique, it's not just unique on the inside. Human is unique with their style. There are certain things I wouldn't wear. There are certain things I will wear. So personally, for me, not as a designer, I will like the elegance.
Okay.
I do not like stuff too flashy, too, skimpy, too tight. I do not like that. We are all unique. As a person, that is what I like. I like something that I will feel comfortable and then when I pass, you just need to look again. Like there's just something. You can't figure it out, but there is something.
Just like what you're wearing now. All right, let's talk about our final model that we have here. Talk to us about this piece.
This piece is, when I talk about inclusion again, it has to do with the 9 to 5.
This is beautiful.
Going to the office.
Okay.
You don't need to think too much. Okay. Look simple, look comfortable, look stylish, and still fit in.
I love the slit at the arms. It is really quite something. Beautiful, beautiful. And then what's that under? What do you call it?
Oh, that's a chantilly.
Okay.
Chantilly, yeah. It's a chantilly net, yeah.
Oh, it is beautiful. And like you said, this is a 95 inspired kind of wear, something that you can wear and classy, and it's still comfortable. I like that the hands are quite kind of free, so it's not like tight.
It's not like tight. You can move around. You can do your work peacefully. And then you still sit comfortably, not feeling like you've been exposed at the same time.
I like that. I like that. Wonderful, wonderful. As with what you've done now since 2022 and all of that and all that you've seen, do you think that there is more trust now for our brands with the kind of training that you've been receiving? Do you think people now trust local brands more to give them that elegance that you speak of?
Well, in recent time and with my personal experience, we are building the trust.
Okay.
People do not trust completely. Even the one that trust, still trust at 70%, but that's good enough for them to patronize you in the first place. So I would say people are still skeptical, but at the same time, they really want to. They want to give you a picture and you give them a size. They really want to. But the fear of, am I sure? Are you sure? It's what keeps people away. But then recently in my business, my clients, they can send me any style of their choice and they are sure going to get it at 100%.
Wonderful. Now let's get to something that people quite talk about, pricing. That's somewhere, you know, because some level people like would say that the reason why this tailor messed it up is because of maybe the person charges quite low and all of that. When it comes to pricing, how is it with your brand? Is this something that is affordable for a lot of people, or is it a luxury style pricing? How do you price?
Okay, pricing, I wouldn't say luxury style, I wouldn't say not affordable, I wouldn't say cheap. What you bring depends on what we charge you. We do not just charge generally. What do you want? For example, when you bring a style and I ask you, what actually attracted you to this style?
Okay.
Yeah, and then you point it out. Then the
could be the material. It could be.
Some are not really the material. Some could just be like the last model I talk about, the office wear. It could just be because of the black in it. And probably I just decided to let me change something about it. And the client just get pissed off, like it was that black that actually attracted me. Oh. Yeah, stuff like so. People are specific. Ask them what they want. So that will determine the price. Then also the time of production. Different outfits with different time of production. Like
see, that's the thing. They tell you if you want to get a cloth for December, just start maybe in March, because you know, I mean, designers, tailors as well back then always have that. Should I say that stigma around them that look, they don't keep to time when it comes to production and when it comes to getting my clothes at the time I want it.
When it comes to the abaya, the lady with the red, at the time, you know, the bead. That takes a lot of time. So when you're seeing it, people like this is just like a simple style. It is not that simple.
It is not that simple.
It is not that simple. People do not know the amount of work that you put into it. They just be like, this is simple. So it's usually not like that. So we charge whatever according to whatever you're bringing to us. And when it comes to timing, you know, we need to let clients know. We as designers and tailors, we need to really be very sincere with clients. Let them know I have work at hand, I can deliver at this time. If it's not convenient for you, you can take it elsewhere. If you can wait, it is good.
I think we need
to build the
no, you can't do everything.
We can't do
It
everything.
gets the one way you need to do. I like that. I like that. This is us wishing you well. Beautiful brand. Look at this models looking so wonderful. I love, like I said, I still mentioned that the abaya piece was my favorite. By the time I saw the other ones also, they are all beautiful. So well done. Well done. Great work. I keep doing what you're doing. One takeaway for me that I like is that you can't do everything. There's one that you say, okay, look, I can't do this one. Take it somewhere else. Do not bite my issue. Well done.
Thank you so much.
Well done. All right, that's it on our fashion segment this Friday morning.